Hello everybody, this is Aiden from Bay Area Speedcubers, and today we're going to be doing an unboxing and first impressions of the YJ MGC. So, just taking it out of the mailing envelope, this is one of the nicest and coolest designs I've seen on a box. The lines don't match up, but I think it's just supposed to be an aesthetic. So I think it still looks really cool, and this can be used as a cube cover, but this hole in the top probably might be an issue unless I just go like that. So let's get to the cube, opening him with the box. Oh, there's another box inside. Okay. Oh wow. Oh, this comes right off. It has like some foam on top. So inside here there's a cube. There's an instruction book that no one uses, so I'm throwing it away right now. There's this little envelope right here, and this has some springs in it, and I honestly don't know what those are. They're probably for the core, just like the springs. Yeah, it seems like if I wanted to do a spring swap on this or something, I could. Okay, so it's a little tricky to get this thing out. Okay, inside the box, more foam on the bottom, and it comes with extra magnets, which is cool, and I can use those if I want to magnetize something else. Okay, let's put the box to the side and just get to the cube. So, yeah, it's obviously in this plastic wrap. Pretty good job putting it on. I love the sticker shades on this. I think the blue is probably a little dark for me, but yeah, so my first turn's always a Y perm, so I'm gonna do that right now. Wow, that is, I don't know how to describe it. It's really smooth. There's no I don't know, it just feels like there's no areas where it has any bumps. It just moves very fluidly. It sounds a little dry, but that's to be expected with most cubes out the box. And yeah, this thing feels really nice. It's pretty light. It's a little tactile, kind of like the Volk, but then it also has that airy feel like the SM. So in my opinion, it's probably a combination of the Volk and the SM. The only difference is the price, and this is $15 compared to the SM being $40 or $50, and a magnetized Volk being $20 or more, and you get this whole thing with the springs and stuff for $15, which is a pretty good deal. I'm gonna try out the M slices. That's pretty good. They're not the fastest I've ever felt, but they're also moved to the point where they line up pretty good, and so you won't overshoot. Like, look at that, it lines up pretty much perfect. And even some cubes with the magnets, they still can overshoot. I'm just gonna do a hand scramble and see how it feels doing normal turns in the solve. So algs on this are pretty fluid, no lockups during that solve. And another thing I noticed is, unlike most cubes, this corner is not scored off, it's actually rounded, and it's not just the sticker, it's actually the plastic itself. So now I'm going to take a look at the pieces, because I heard on every review of this about those caps. So looking at this edge, it has a really nice transparent primary, the plastic has, I just love the way this looks, and it can't be stickerless due to the cap design. It's a one-piece cap, and I don't really want to take it off, but yeah, this is all one piece, so you can't make it stickerless unless you painted it or something, but people don't really like painted cubes. So that is the edge. Now let's move on to the corner. You might have seen it just brightened up because I turned on the light, but The corner is pretty much the same, except there's no little lip to this cap on the edges. And if you look closer, you can see that it has a little lip. And the squared off corners on most cubes are to prevent corner cutting, so I think there's probably something in this design that stops it. Like this looks really unique. Usually this is like a rounded triangle, but this one has little points, which is probably the solution to the squared off corners, so just for the look. But yeah, those are the corners and edges, so I'm gonna get back to the cube and just say what I think as of now. As I was saying before, the design of the corner is probably to prevent corner twisting, and it's pretty tricky to do here, so I don't think I'd be able to do it during a solve, which is really nice. I've never corner twisted in comp, but it's probably a blessing that cubes nowadays have designs to prevent that. Also, I forgot to mention, but this logo is really nice, and the sticker I think will eventually get really dirty, but it's okay. That's my first impression of the YJ MGC, and expect a review soon. That's it. Bye-bye.